Georgia Tech heads to Coral Gables, or maybe it's Miami Gardens, wherever Hard Rock Stadium is. They head down there, and Miami is a 21-point favorite, total of 57.5 at 7 p.m. on the ACC network. Are there going to be a lot of fans there for Georgia Tech? No, Miami will not have a full house, but that is okay because Mario Cristobal's team is fantastic. They are so good. And yes, this might be a little bit of a look-ahead spot because they do have North Carolina on deck. But I've got Miami by 31 here. Georgia Tech's offense has been pretty good this year. Now, Bowling Green made them look dumb, but I think this team is pretty good. Like, I think Miami is a dominating team in the ACC. I just think that people don't know what to do with them, right? This team was so bad last year, and now you see the numbers on the screen. Number 4 in PPA margin. Like, the number 4 PPA per drive on offense, number 21 PPA per drive on defense. Offensive success rate, they're number 9 overall. Defensive success allowed, number 8. Now, again, some of this has to do with the strength of schedule up here, number 102. However, they are blowing out teams that they should blow out. And they blew out Texas A&M, who has proven to be a pretty good team. On offense, they are fantastic. And Georgia Tech is not fantastic on defense. That's where I see the margin coming from. Now, we look at this first half point margin. Georgia Tech, has been able to stay in these games. They're plus 5.5 in the first half. Second half, Georgia Tech is minus 12.2. Miami is number 2 in the country in second half point margin. That's plus 16.7 in the second half. So when you see a discrepancy like that, just kind of pay attention to what's going on in the second half. It means that you have a team in Miami that is actually making adjustments at halftime and a team in Georgia Tech that I don't think can make adjustments. Derek said, how does Georgia Tech lose to Bowling Green last week? Well, there's problems with Georgia Tech, and it was also a look-ahead spot, right? So, again, these numbers are just a part of the handicap of a game. You got to be able to look at what they've got coming up, etc. In this situation, I've got Miami favored by 31. The line is 21. Miami plays North Carolina next week. That's a massive ACC showdown. And if Miami is more interested in getting to the ACC championship game and, all that kind of stuff, obviously that's going to be a much bigger game for them than Georgia Tech. Do they allow backdoor coverage? Does Haynes King come in with this Georgia Tech offense, who's number 20 in PPA per pass, number 12 in passing success rate here? Do they find a way to score on Miami? Here's the biggest issue, I think, for Georgia Tech. Number 132 in havoc rate allowed on offense. Miami, number 27 in havoc created. That is a big-time discrepancy. Georgia Tech can't run the ball. I don't know that they're even really going to try to here because, this is wild. Rushing success rate, Miami's defense is number 2 rushing success allowed. Georgia Tech is number 99. You're not going to have a whole lot of success here. Standard downs PPA, standard down success, Miami is fantastic. This Miami defense, look, I'm telling y'all, I said it in the offseason. If you hadn't been watching Winning Cures Everything all year, you need to be doing it, okay? Even through the off months, in the summertime, in February, March, whatever, Lance Guidry was going to be the biggest hire of Mario Cristobal's career. He is fantastic. That guy is unreal, and he's showing it right here. Now, granted, again, strength of schedule. We will see what Lance Guidry draws up for Drake May next week. But here, I like it. But yes, right here, situational spot favors Georgia Tech. I'm still going to take Miami because I trust my numbers here. But it's one thing to trust numbers and another to trust a handicap, situational spot, all that kind of stuff. So, thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter @GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.